There she is, the tank. And with a cool song playing as well. How are you, Gazzas? It's me, your mate, Old Fat Dave. Back for another short video. Let's have a look what we're up to today. Let's go over to the tank. Something missing in there. Carby's off. So I thought I'd do a little short vid on, just speak a bit of shit for a bit about Carby's. Not that I know that much about them, but I've just scored a new one, so I wanted to show you all my thousands of followers and lovers that love me. Let's have another little walk around the tank. Look at it. My shitty shaky camera work, I apologise, but that blue stripe, how killer is that? And there's that big 410 Cleveland. I know it says on there 408, but it's a 410. She's bored 40,000. It was all sonic tested and all that, so don't put none of your comments that the block's going to crack. It's not going to. If it does, I'll get another one. Doesn't matter. But yeah, she's going to be killer. Alright, let's see what we got under the old... what's we got here? Oh, there's my medicine. Better have a quick taste of me medicine. Medicine. Alright, under blanket number 1. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. So it looks like we're looking at a double pumper here, but we're not. It's a vac secondary. I think it's a 700, this one. I picked it up off someone somewhere along the lines. Choke removed, as you can see, but they've put the dual feed lines in. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's a 700. I rebuilt this a long time ago, but I've never run it, so it's sitting there. Anyone needs to borrow a carb, give me a call. I'm not selling it. I like collecting these damn things. Under blank, and yeah, who doesn't want hollies? Such an awesome thing to have. So even if they're sitting in the shed doing nothing, collecting dust. Alright, let's turn that radio down quickly. Hang on, we'll just do a quick pause. And we're back on. I just had to put that one on because that was a good song. Alright, under blanket number 2. What do we got here? Now we do have a double pumper. Here's a bit of an oddball one. This is actually a 800 CFM double pumper. It's actually a marine carby, which I scored somewhere along the line. Mate of mine was running it on a big jet boat with running a big Chev, a 454 in it, and it wasn't big enough for him, so he gave it to me. He said, here you go, Fat Dave. See how that goes on the Torino. Oh look, got smoke effect there. So yeah, that worked out well. We had that running on the engine before it was rebuilt. So that was on the stock 351. It was the wrong thing for it, but it's in the collection. Now this next one is a bit of a gem. I like this one. This is a real special carby. Let's get that blanket off there. There we go. Look at that. Alright. See if you can pick out what that is. First one to pick it out gets a free ride in the Torino. It's actually a 780 CFM vacuum secondary, which is a replica of what the Aussie Falcons came out with, the GDHO Phase 3s and stuff. And these were a fantastic carby they built. I've run this thing on the Torino with the new engine. It's, like I said, it's only a 780 vac secondary, but it's jetted up right. It was all rebuilt at Hume Performance. I gave them the engine specs, and actually no, they just did it on the stock 351. But it's been fantastic on the Torino, especially with the new engine. So I used it for running it in. What hasn't been running too lean, hasn't been running too rich. It's just I got lucky with the jet size in it. Everything's been perfect on it. Very hard to pull the carby off, as in the fact of it's been running so sweet with this carby. So it starts first time. It's got stacks of grunt, coming out of this thing. But anyway, time for the new one, and here she is. Oh, there's my medicine. I better quickly take my medicine. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. Alright, under blanket number 4, or rag number 4, with the smoke screen going. Oh my god, what's Fat Dave gone on board himself? You can see it. a very killer Pro Systems Venom 2 4150 850. Look at that. She's a baby. Absolute baby. Oh man, we'll just soak that in for a bit. Look at the finish on it. Fantastic. And for the price he does his carbies, it's amazing. So that landed in Australia, including postage, was about 1,180 bucks. Now you can't buy an 850 HP Holly here for that money, alright? And that's basically what you're getting, plus it's been customised by Pro Systems. So they've got their own down leg boosters, they've got all their own Venturis in it, they've got their own special metering blocks. I'm not going to pretend to be a carby expert with this thing. Go on their website, go on YouTube, watch the videos on Pro Systems, and yeah, I haven't run it yet, but apparently we could pick up anything from, especially with that, I was only running that little 780. This thing could give us anything up to another 30 horsepower, so maybe more. I've watched dyno videos and that with these things where they're running good carbies and still picking up, you know, 20 or 30, 40 horsepower. So from that to this, I'm hoping for at least another 30 horsepower, and this time it's a double pumper. Don't forget, this thing's a vacuum secondary. This thing's a double pumper. We've got the nice low gears. We've got the 3.7s in the Torino, so she can handle that. There she is. She's just saying hello. Hello, darling. Look at her. Beautiful. That motor's only done less than probably only up to about 300 kilometers in it now. That's it. So it's just run in. I've changed the oil. Got the new oil in it. So yeah, this thing with the double pumper. We've got the nice stall converter in it now, and the rebuilt C6 transmission or hotted up transmission. We've got a 3.5 grand stall in it, and so like I said, with the 780 it was going great. This thing I'm hoping for some killer burnouts. Going to be awesome. As you can see under it, we've got a 2-inch spacer which I'm going to run with it. We'll give it a go. With that spacer I've dummy fitted it all. Then with the nice air filter which is over here, she all fits absolutely perfectly under the bonnet, right? And I'll show you what's so killer with the Torinos is look at that big scoop. And that's not a fake scoop, that's open all the way through. So when that's down, that's going to come down over the top of that air filter with about 1/2 inch clearance, and that's all you need. So it's going to give it a really good ram air effect. So the faster we go, the faster we'll go. So anyway, yeah, I would have loved to have bought, someone who done carbies, and there's people that do carbies here in Australia. There's some really good guy. There's a very good guy in Brisbane, but I can't afford it. Like I said, this is me budget build for 1,100 bucks. We got this thing, and you know, just beautiful. You give him all your engine specs, your cam, your diff ratios, the whole lot, and he reckons he's got it set to the right jet size almost. So, and you get a couple of he sends you a couple of jets with it, but he says you shouldn't even have to adjust your idle screw. So let's see how we go. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It's a what day is it? It's Tuesday. We're in frickin' lockdown with this COVID rubbish. Oh, I shouldn't have said COVID. Now they probably wipe my video off. Anyway, Fat Dave with a Torino. She still loves you all. Look at that stripe. I'll see you soon.